Hello my dear students, welcome back to our today's topic that is called paramagnetic materials. So guys, before we starting the today's lecture, first of all let's have a look what we had discussed about the paramagnetic materials in last lecture. In last lecture we studied about the diamagnetic materials. We studied about the diamagnetic materials. And what we have observed in diamagnetic materials, the first point is that in diamagnetic materials there is no magnetism in absence of external magnetic field. Okay, and second important thing is that when magnetic field is applied, dipoles are induced and they orient in a directions opposite to the external magnetic field. So these two are very important points regarding to the diamagnetic materials. Now let us start our discussion with the paramagnetic materials and what happened in paramagnetic materials before applying the external magnetic field and after applying the external magnetic field, right? Let's have a look here. In paramagnetic materials, the magnetic dipoles means pair of poles like north poles and south poles already exist due to spin of unpaired electron in an atom, right? When we have not applied any external magnetic field to the materials, it means that some magnetic dipoles are already exist. But when we have applied the external magnetic field to the materials, that magnetic dipoles are aligned in parallel with the external magnetic field like this, right? Here all the arrow indicates the dipole moment and the arrow head means the north pole. Is it clear? So the important point about the paramagnetic material is that in paramagnetic materials magnetic dipoles are randomly oriented, but when magnetic field is applied, such dipoles are aligned parallel to external magnetic field, right? As we know that the magnetizations of any material is represented by capital M, and magnetization means ability of dipoles to align when magnetic field is applied. Magnetization is equals to the product of the magnetic susceptibility and external magnetic field. Magnetic susceptibility means it is a measure of material to get magnetized after applying the external magnetic field. In case of paramagnetic materials, the magnetizations means the capital M is parallel to the external magnetic field, means capital H. But in case of diamagnetic material, the M is anti-parallel to the magnetic external magnetic field. So in case of paramagnetic material, magnetic susceptibility is greater than 0, but when we are going to talk about the diamagnetic materials, in that case the magnetic susceptibility is less than 0, right? So the relative permeability of any materials is equals to the 1 plus magnetic susceptibility, and that is greater than 1. And the permeability means the permeability of a materials is related to the ability of materials to allow magnetic field lines to pass through it. So the permeability is equals to the product of the absolute permeability and relative permeability, and that is greater than absolute permeability, which is indicated by mu naught. In case of air, the relative permeability of the air is 1 and the magnetic flux density of the air is mu naught into H. But in case of any material, like a magnetic flux density of the paramagnetic materials is equals to the mu naught into mu r into H, and that is greater than the magnetic flux density of the air. Right. So the due to positive magnetic susceptibility, the flux density inside the paramagnetic material increases. So whatever the magnetic field lines of force pass through the materials, that all the magnetic lines of force close to each other, means converge, close to each other, converge. But in case of diamagnetic material, the magnetic susceptibility is negative, because in that case the magnetic susceptibility is less than 0. So the magnetic susceptibility of the material is less than 0 means the magnetic field lines inside the materials diverge away from each other. So that is the basic difference between the diamagnetic materials and paramagnetic materials. Again, in paramagnetic materials, magnetic susceptibility is greater than equals to 0, means positive magnetic susceptibility. In diamagnetic materials, magnetic susceptibility is less than 0, means negative magnetic susceptibility. Positive magnetic susceptibility means the magnetic lines of force inside the materials close to each other, or we can say that converge. And the negative magnetic susceptibility means the magnetic lines of force inside the materials diverge away from each other. Right. So the best example of the paramagnetic materials is potassium, oxygen, tungsten, and rare earth metal. But in both the cases, diamagnetic materials and paramagnetic materials, the relative permeability is always equals to the 1. So guys, these all about the basic idea about the basic idea of the paramagnetic materials, right?